Okay, the market is open. We had a little recovery from yesterday. Hope somebody caught that deal. We had 21, boom. 21, 2050. Need to move that back. 20, 22. Looking for the flush. 120, 101. Can we get below 120? That's the big question. Can we get the drop below 120? Yes. Keep going. Keep right to 120. Keep going. Eleven. We get drops at the beginning of the day. 11, 119.42. 119.42. 119.42. 'Boom. 119.07. 119.05. 119 even. Steady dropping. Man. On 1860. I give it low at 118.62. Keep going. 118.47. 118.45. Moving slow though. It's moving real slow this morning. 116.70 is bottom support. Around 116.70. Around 116.70 is bottom support. One 16.70 is bottom support. Are we looking for a free off? There it go. One 18.05. 118.02. We're looking for a real drop. Not no play drop. We're looking for a real drop. I don't like the way it's going. We need a real drop. 118.01. Looking for a real drop. 118.01. Come on, drop it. 118 even. Boom, there it go. Keep going. 12% gain on that. I don't like the way the contract's moving. I think I got out too early though. But I held during this whole thing, and at the beginning, bro, the contracts was not doing what it do. I think I should have just kept holding on to get to this 116.71. Because I'm quite sure we're gonna get there. But the way the contracts was moving, it really wasn't moving because this contract really was supposed to pay out. Yeah, I should have held, but this contract really was supposed to pay out more than what it did because I pulled the trigger at about 120.96. So I caught all this, but the contracts really wasn't moving. Yeah, I should have held, bro, because now we're gonna flush out. But I took the 12. Yeah, I should have held. Dang, I should have snake skin randed it. But I it just the way the contract was moving, it wasn't really paying out like it's supposed to. Maybe I was in the wrong contract or what, but it really wasn't. If I'd have held, I should have just held on, man. I should have held all the way to the 116.71. But I didn't because the contracts wasn't paying out. Now it's paying. Dang, I should have held out, bro. But I didn't. And when I was pressing, when I was on the button to go to get sell, something was saying the contracts are jumping now, bro. Don't get out now. That's what something was telling me in my mind. Because right when it started dropping right around right here, the contract started acting right. See, look, I called it out. I should have held to the 116.71. And that's what we get in the bounce at. I should have held all the way down. Because my mind was telling me it's starting to pay out now. So just hold till we get down to the bottom support. That's what I should have did, bro. Dang. That'd have been a 50 percenter. If I'd have held down to here, that'd have been 50% right now. But I didn't do it. Dang, it's about to break that. It's about to bust it. It's about to bust 116.71. Let me see. That's the last support line right there from yesterday's lows. So the next low, let's see, where's the next low? The next low is, I need to get my water. The next low is, shoot. What I think I'm gonna do, I've been thinking about this because don't get me wrong, I like the Webull charts, but I think I'm gonna use the Webull. I'm gonna go back and use my TD Ameritrade Charles Schwab charts, think or swim, but then pull the trigger using Webull because I like Webull turbo trader. I like that turbo trader on Webull. So I think I'm gonna change my charting system back to okay. The next support is 114.70. That's the next support area. 114.70. 114.70. Let me take one of these green lines. Right there. That's the next support. Next support is 114, right around there. Right around 115. That's the next support line. We got the bounce though, so far. One trade, 12%, which it should have been way more of a trade than that because I got in basically on all this red, but that contract really didn't start paying out till we broke this 118.45 level. I'm all right with 12%, but if I'd have held, because I was thinking right when I was about to sell, I was saying, man, you should hold on, right? You should just hold. But I just went on and sold anyway. If I'd have followed my first mind, I probably would have got 50% out of that, which would have been nice. But 12%, that's still a great trade. But the 50%, that's like an excellent trade. It's like that's a home run. I count this trade here, I would call it a double. So I got a man on second, and I got a man up the bat. Just trying to grow the count, just trying to grow it. Small base hits. That's all it takes. Small little base hits. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I'm just not able to look. We got 6 likes. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. $116.25. I'm getting pretty much really accurate on these support lines and these resistance lines. Getting really accurate on support and resistance, which in my opinion is very important to be accurate on support and resistance. We're 15 minutes in, one trade, 12% so far. Really accurate on the support and resistance lines. Let me change this resistance right here. Real accurate on these resistance lines and supports. But like we know, just about every day we get sell-offs right when the market opens, just about every single day. Just about every day we get a drop at the beginning of the day. So that's the strategy right there. When 8:30 come, just take a short. Every single day we sell off at the beginning of the day. Every single day, just take a short. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every single, even this day, every day. Not, I can't really tell this day, but just about every single day for the past month, we get a sell-off at the beginning of the day. Yep, just about every single day. Just about every single day we get a sell-off. Let's see what everything else is doing. The SPY and Nvda looks real similar. Well, let's see about Tesla. Yep, even Tesla. The SPY, Tesla, and Nvda looks real similar. Let's see, Apple doing its thing. Google. Let's see, we got Google, Nvidia, SPY, and Tesla. Y'all see? Nvidia, the SPY, and Tesla, these three all doing the same thing, along with Google. Shout out to YouTube. Even Google They all doing similar. Now let's see. Yep, they all rolling similar. Google is rolling with Tesla, the Spy, and Nvidia. They all rolling together. Look just alike. 20 minutes in. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here like I was yesterday. Yesterday I stayed till 10:30, I think. But not today. Nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay that long today. One trade so far, we got 12% out of it. Could have been a home run. Should have been a home run, but I just cut out. So I think that one is gonna be good for today because I really didn't like the way the contract was moving earlier this morning before we got below this 118.50 area. That's when the contract really started moving. Right when we got below 118.50. But from when I got in the contract from here to right around here, it really wasn't moving at all, which wasn't cool because this drop with this drop, I should have easily been up 50% before this drop. So it didn't start moving until we got right here. And by that point, my mind was like, okay, the contract moving now. Just go and stay in until we get to the bottom support. But then I just hit the sell button. I was like, just something in me just had me press the button. But if I'd have went along with what I was thinking, I probably could have got a 50 out of it. As now we coming back, we bounced off that support. They're bringing Nvidia all the way down, man, which is long-term investing, which is good because you get to get some of this on a discount, especially if we get back down to 100, which I don't think they'll drop it that far. But especially if we can get back down to 100 or close to 100, it'll be a lot of people loading the boat at 100. And that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on it to get close to 100 at least. But that drop yesterday was the killer. From here all the way down to here was the killer. Now we're trying to see if we're trying to break yesterday's lows. Trying to see if we're going to get well up under there to the next support line of 114. Right around 115 is the next support line. Between 114.70 and 115 is the next support line right here. I think since I'm just going to erase all these because we ain't even up there no more. I just redo it when I ain't gonna say if, when we get back up here. But I don't want this lines to be all over the place. So I'm gonna just erase these lines and just focus on what we're doing right now. I don't want to make it look with too much on the chart. Yeah, so I gotta erase this. Erase this. Okay. 123 even. I even think I'm gonna erase this one. Okay, that's what we got to work with right now. This right here is lower support from yesterday's lows. This lower support is old lows. And this is the matching target right here that I'm looking to buy more long term right there. Just keep on dollar cost averaging whenever we get these dumps. Okay, now we moving on up now. Great bounce off that support. Great bounce off the support. Now we're above all the EMAs and we right at the VWAP. Now we're right at the VWAP. Right at that VWAP. Let's see what's about to happen. Can we get above that VWAP and keep it pushing? Now it's look like the bulls are taking over. I'll switch over to a call. Now I done switch from short to long. Trying to see. I already pulled the trigger to the downside. Now I think I'm about to reverse to the upside for my next trade. We're above the VWAP. All the EMAs are pointing up. Let's see what this next candle gonna do. We need a clear break of that VWAP. Haven't gotten it yet. Here we go. We're above the VWAP. The EMAs are pointing up. We need some more buyers to start coming in to the upside. To the upside. We need more buyers to come in. Come on, buyers. Just watching to see what it's gonna do. We're looking to get it. Okay, there it go. We're looking for the buyers to come in. There we go. Good call. Keep going. Keep going. All right. And I'm taking it. Another 6% off the bounce off the speed. Wow. Woo! The contracts ain't moving like I want them to move. But that was a great bounce off the VWAP to the upside. I took it. I just went on and took it. I should have held, but I went on and took it for another 6%. The contracts ain't really moving like they should though. They not. So you got to take your profits when you got them. Yeah, they not moving like they supposed to, bro. They not. Contracts are shitty today. Sometimes it be like that. We got to move from here all the way up there, and the contract is barely moving. So with that being said, that was my last trade. Yeah, they barely moving. Let's see what it's gonna do. Let me see. Yeah, those contracts are barely moving. But that was a good break of the VWAP, and I got in on that VWAP, one of the great areas to get in at. We had all the EMAs going up to the upside. We had the VWAP crack and just roll with the momentum. I just waited on that next candle. When it got right here, I waited on the next candle right here, and then I waited on this candle. Once we got above this, I just rolled it. See, the contracts ain't really moving. We have to have a really, really break up for this contract to get the moving. Contracts ain't moving. So that's it. I got 6% out of that one, and the other one was 12. So it's 18% on the day. 2-0, 2 base hits. The man on second, he's still there. He didn't get to go to third. So it's a man on first and a man on second. That VWAP crack, man, is a great area to get in at. The break of that VWAP. You just got to wait for the confirmation, that it's going to go up by looking at the next candles. You just don't get in just because it breaks the VWAP. You wait for confirmation. Then you pull the trigger. And as always, you take your profits when you got them. Yeah, you got to take your profits when you got them. Yeah, that contract ain't even moving, man. Yeah, them contracts ain't moving at all, really. But let Nvidia keep selling off. Let it keep selling off.
Make sure that you can indeed get paid for your trading. And there are so much out there as far as competition. So make sure you go check out propermatch.com today.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this side over here together. Yeah. That contracts ain't moving really. Let me switch over to the other side. Let me see what's going on. See, sometimes you gotta just look at the contracts just to see how they moving, especially when you realize, when you recognize that they're not moving. You gotta just keep going through the option ladder to see which ones are moving. Let me go to a different contract.
Because the levels should be right here. We shouldn't have stopped out too much earlier. So I was thinking about right into here, this sort of level. I'm still thinking like the ultimate short would be there, and I feel like we're getting a little antsy trying to make something happen right now. And by the way, Joe let me know, I don't know where Joe is right now, but he went long at 117 there on Nvidia. So we congratulate Joe for that kind of a ripper. But Nvidia, we did. So I just tried again right there, and we finally got stopped out at 120.30 break. So we actually made a little bit of money shorting right there, and finally just now getting stopped out. Doesn't mean that I think this play is over with, but that was a great level. And sometimes it's like yesterday, we made the money. There's Joe. Yeah, great trade there. Did you get out yet or still? Okay, so he's all out now. So great trade up from 117 up to 120. But it's like yesterday we put the money long and then we flipped over to the short. It's basically a carbon copy, kind of like you had a huge break of that 120 and then went right back in past support there from yesterday, and then the rip happens from there. So again, like just had to zoom out a little bit. We had Chef Joe on last week, and he was talking all about that zooming out. Now that's changed for him. That was a great pickup there by zooming out. I took one more shot. They're trying to short it right here at you up. I still think we're going to be right, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to think about anything. I'm trying to watch out for price action. Rigetti's still 50 cents, and we are short now the market. I'm going to wait for a pullback. We just shorted now at 20s, and we actually wound up getting 5s or so. Because we've got chopped up and took a couple of hits there, I mean, I'd like to see this thing fall down. I just don't want to go right back into scalping mode because we scalped out the loss. So too many losses there. Let's see if it can fall back in and try to make this back in the 79.60 or so. But the stop out is basically where we are right now. I mean, the NASDAQ is starting to go higher here, and we're starting to feel some kind of ways about holding on to this. So that stop right there would be $81. That's a little too high. That's actually where we wanted to start building the short. So I'm thinking like local highs right now for the stop of, I'll show them. Right there, what is that? 80-30s. So we're short here at 15s, 14s. I think that's well worth the risk right now.
Let me blow this up so I can see.
Nice little push down now, Neil. So there we go. So now, okay. Now
I'm trying to see 120, right around 120.50.
Starting to make sense, the risk to reward. So now let's start taking some pieces off. We just gave you 15 handles.
We've been live right at 40 minutes.
Let's take another piece off. I don't know if something just hit there or not, but it looks like, Neil, I don't think I want chip names because I just saw Nvidia dip down. Now we got stopped out of Nvidia, but it is pulling back right there. Not just Nvidia. Okay, lots of different things. You go ahead.
Topping tail candle on Amazon up down through 238. So like it got to the next even dollar at 38. It was holding for a minute, closed under, then broke out, made a fresh high, and then lost 238 again. So even dollar failed break for now on Amazon. What's going on?
There you go.
Apple doesn't care. Apple.
Let me see how these shorts are moving.
It's not giving you VWAP. It's giving you entries on dips. Like there's 1, 2, 3. I've got one of the 3 dips on Apple. So yeah, I can't sit here and complain. I can't tell you that Apple hasn't given you dip on. It's given you a couple of. I did pivot to Amazon, so I am okay with it. But the next time we get a dip on,
we're up under the VWAP again.
Like this 36.75
on the downside.
Prior all-time high 36.5. And then for Apple, as the market tries to come back in here, maybe just look at the trend line. We're just going to go with kind of like line the best fit. We'll throw that trend in there. That holds up with 235. I guess I'm looking 235 dip on Apple, but in comes Nvidia, in comes AMD. Let's go. That I hadn't really taken too much of a look at. And Nvda just said Palantir shorts. I forgot to look at Palantir. Oh, that's at 77. That's the big level at. Oh, look at this. Palantir at the 77. And this could be a bit of a read.
Yeah, we're back at that VWAP.
We've seen what Palantir does when it fails at even dollar breakout. That is a heck of a game trade. Good call. This is deal.
All right, so
we're gonna wait to see what the next candle gonna do.
We're less than 5%. We're not super worried about that one.
118.78. Now we're gonna see what the next candle gonna do.
Great out till the 70s and the 80s. So we're, like I said, we're trying to make a little bit back here on the NASDAQ. Like when you're trading futures, like you can have a couple different strategies to it. You can take multiple shots, which
there you go.
Like if you trade like us, and like I traded now thousands of shares of the
seeing what the next candle gonna do.
And like my these are just a couple bucks on it because
Rejection. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do at the VY.
Sitting at 61. So
It's fighting to get back above that VY.
So if that comes in and fills me, I'm getting paid to add liquidity into the market. So
Another upper tail.
Advantageous opportunities for this style of trading, where you're
another upper tail.
Because obviously, if you're paying $10 a fill, or even if you're paying $5 for every fill, like I already have today. There's 20 again thousands. I mean, shares is you're not going to get billed per share. You get billed per trade, so 1,000 shares doesn't really matter. But 24 individual fills. So it's like even if every one of those fills is like $5, you're still at $100 worth of fills. So that's not how I trade this whatsoever. We're adding liquidity every time. I'm rarely punching in and removing and getting charged. So that helps this style of trade. So I was going to say, if you're trying to follow me, I think you just got to use some of these higher levels, because often I'll start the trading and everyone's going to do it differently. It's like Rigetti, why we wrote down 1250, but yet we're long at 1260. It's like if we're kind of liking this area right there, sure, in hindsight, it looks great. Like we should have just waited for that. But I was just going short into that area until it broke. Because once it broke, we wound up getting out and then seeing if it was going to settle down. We thought we had one tall wick there. Looks like it hung out for a little bit more, but then there's a right back into past support. So that's a decent spot right there. Thinking about getting out as we retrace back. I mean, we still have, so it's not like the perfect trade here by any stretch. We could still get stopped out. Remember, 80-30 is where this trade winds up stopping out. So yeah, still a lot under this market. I think it's a long. Now above VWAP, we didn't even get there. We held. So I'm stopping out of this and then completely regrouping the whole train of thought right now, as it is looking more and more. Oh my goodness, that was like is that the last
118.80?
Yeah. So AMD above VWAP, I preferred that to Marvell, which at least that distinction was right for the reload. We'll go back to that in a second. But then when we wicked out of it, Amazon thinking we're going to get another pullback. What pullback? Amazon now, it's only 1% up, but it's just way more impressive than that, because it was at 230. It was at 234 at the open.
Amazon going in. Shout out to Amazon.
Failed break of the open, and then
let's see what Google doing.
Downside. Their Palantir. Shut the one.
V-shaped recovery on Google.
Two things going with the trade times. I like
V-shaped recovery on Google. Trying to get up to that 195, 95 area.
But believe me, stop it at the high of the day. We make a fresh high. We're getting the what out of Dodge. Okay, so there's Apple. Apple continues to go higher. Disappointing is yesterday. Kind of a much better portion of this move by being long.
Apple making a move.
No part of giving you any kind of move. We're in the right spot, but wasn't very efficient on Apple like we were yesterday, and not able to capture sort of the magic that it had with our re-entry there in VWAP. And that was
what it
is. Like
I think I've been live 45 minutes. Yeah.
Punched out. I am not short the stock, but we should still be long. So found our way back into it along with Amazon. Let's get to it there. Even going though.
Let's see what let me look at Apple. Two trades so far, 18%. Let's see what Apple got going on. Apple been doing good things today. Let's see what Apple got going on.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Let's see.
I'm not celebrating anything on Boeing until they make.
Apple is up 2.95% on the day.
But until they actually turn profit, I'm not considering.
Let's see. Let's see what these boys look like on Apple. 130. 136.85 on Apple.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, the stock's actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it. Okay, so I just wonder right now if like Nvidia is actually still up on the day, so I don't want to discount that. Generally speaking, I like to try to go long on some of these things. I wonder if we just got that push again on Nvidia. I'm gonna try to support the bond for 119. So that bond right there is 118.74. So I'm gonna wait, see if we can get a minute buy into some of these levels. But right now we're long into the so let's see. I mean, the high we got for Nvidia, I'll take I'll take out 10% if you get in the one. So, but that's sort of it. Some of the areas there, and then that high is 37, and then that way high is 60. So you have good opportunity to get going here on Nvidia if we're right about this play. So there it is. Okay, so far there's the face slapper. So we went short. Well, yesterday we went long, nailed it. Everyone still nailed it. Now we're trying to do the other way around here. It just shows up the versatility again of what we're able to do. So there it goes. Let's see now if this can
See what Nvidia gonna do. I had to take it off Apple. Go back Nvidia trying to make a move. Let me go back to Apple. It look like Apple making a move too. No.
So far, so good here. On the reload.
See what Apple doing.
We'll put another one at 25. There it is. Get 25. Let's see if we can get 28 to 30. Say those levels.
Apple making a move. Can we get above the 236.85 on Apple?
So let's try to hold it now. We scalped out a little bit just to justify what we're doing. But let's see if it wants to get up the rest of the way. I mean, I want to buy a little bit more, but I don't want to get too excited until this 50 period. We're like 119. I mean, my next bid is 119 quarters. So let's scalp out a little bit on that off. See if we can just like keep it.
So we're gonna break a resistance right here on Apple 136.85.
Scalping at the top, understanding that it's been a little bit of a roller coaster
On Apple.
markets.
I think I should
Topping out, so 21.4, right? And I'm keeping up on those views, but maybe
move. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, there we go.
So I stopped out.
Move this. Here we go. Can we break that resistance?
Wow, we didn't nail it today. Went short.
Can we break that resistance on Apple?
So for right now, it's good news. Give me a little bit of a nervous breakdown, but at the end of the day, you went back to go off now. But yeah, let's see if that will work. Right now, I'm going to scalp out 5-4% right over. And it seems like we're having a little bit of problems. Way higher here on. Anyway.
Rejection at the 136.85 high of the day on Apple.
Let's again have that. I could be in any price on Apple or any price, but at the end of the day, you buy it right. Palantir set this up. It is just a simple 77 in resistance. There's the high, with the high.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Here, I'm breaking this bar and stop out on the penny.
So we got back up to the high of the day and rejected it on Apple.
I look at 50, resistance at this point now that we set level. Like, and what are the names that I like long as part of the plan? One, go back to the account. That's Apple.
Oh, I got my water right here.
Every single time Apple gets dipped.
Yeah, I gotta drink a little water. I got. I'm not gonna be here that much longer. I got about maybe 10 more minutes, I think. Yes. Check out Nvidia.
Singapore is the area that we find ourselves at right now for the high WM. This is the 3-minute chart.
SPY on the move. V-shaped recovery on the SPY.
26. Yesterday, pre-market during yesterday's session, we rejected a couple of times this morning. Now we're going to predict a slightly higher area here than 226.50.
V-shaped recovery on the SPY.
So slight decline potentially here for IW. Next level of potential resistance would be that lower high going back to yesterday around the 740. So technical rundown on the IWM. In terms of small caps, there are quick. Today we're going to start with SLXN. This one was one of the big runners early on today. They have a very small flip. What I'm seeing and we'll be 20,000.
Tesla and is that the Tesla and Nvidia still looking just alike. Not the SPY, it's doing its own thing. So Tesla and Nvidia is looking just alike.
No capital for today for APA, but just over 5 million shares. Look, But back on Wednesday, they did go up here up announcing a $9 million public offering, so it could be pretty delayed rebound. It's a penny stock here with 24 cents. Last but not least, we have Bright House Financial BHF. Financial Times reported this morning that this company is looking to sell itself. So BHF, not a small cap, typical sense of $3.2 billion market cap, but smaller. And with the catalyst here, guys, lots of small.
We're moving slow now. Let's go back to Apple. Whew.
It's having to be pretty much good on, really. Get that, but we're able to take it out and just spiked up so early when we got it in. You got out of the majority, like 75% probably in that first little bump off, and then you got another piece that you got maybe for this rating here. So there's this up into this monkey period. Then we thought maybe this could have been the highs to get it at 80.
Oh, here we go, Apple. Testing that high of the day again. Can we take it out?
Right now, our net is starting to go with it. We got to get a little bit more out. We'll talk about that as it goes. But there's the last piece out, not the last piece, our last piece out. As we broke about 13 minutes, like wants to go. But here we go again. So we're putting numbers up again. We're at the highest level we've been at all day.
Nvida's back up to that resistance.
Try the short, then we realize that's no good again. We talked about this all the time. It's that spidey sense, right?
Will it go?
Some of it around your loss. And that's what you're trading. It's like you got to get that feeling.
Tesla's going. Spy's going.
Right? That's what we did there. Just felt like it was trying to hold a little bit.
Google is going.
So in the free market, I don't think we're going to get to that level. But if we do, it's a little bit better traded. So there goes Nvidia. Nice, there it is. Yes, sir. We get that 65. Well, baby. This is starting to become something now, Neil. As it starts to go up, it might be up more today than potentially we were yesterday on Nvidia after we get out of this trade. So let's go to the next upside.
There go Nvidia. Nice move to the upside. Broke up that resistance.
Apple, Amazon, and there it goes right now. Another dollar plus winner. We took 4 earlier on Nvidia, stack on another one. 4 plus 1, that's 5 total dollars today, Neil, on Nvidia. And I think we're getting even more right now. Yeah. Getting moved to the. Oh, I just heard smart. Yeah, I know I guess too. Yeah, marine buying from Nvidia. That's what you have to do. I think when you're looking, if your time horizon is forever, it's tricky. There's never a moment when it's bad buy a stock like that. And the best time to do it is when there is blood in the water. I think that's 100%. So great look. What so we can put this. If you don't, it was me. It was my number one holding. I was like, I'm going to see stuff. That's why. But that's it. It is what it is here. But there hasn't been that trend line is now steep for one up. So all of a sudden the dips are getting less deep. That's the way to think about it. So it's going to go parabolic, and it's even crazier here on Amazon. Amazon just went like a different level of parabolic. It doesn't even have just 2 red candles on Amazon, and we got out on. So it's kind of like that was probably a chance to get in, but at the time I was just I don't want to chase.
Ooh, here we go.
I don't want to be buying any of these costs, but I think these are the names big Bitcoin is making a move higher. It is looking pretty good.
Break up that resistance.
Like, when I look at what might give you a little bit of view that has money yet, AMD still only let me walk. We had AMD on 113.8, maybe 4, the broke out the top. Second, it broke people off. We got out of it. It's trying to be good stair step to the upside. Well, it has yet to break out. Would be a little late chase here. The other name with watching, we're going to go there in a second. We had mentioned Boeing at 180. Obviously, we're not going to get 180, but Boeing can still sell something here. So that's a name that we are
121.13.
not going to get the I'll look at 180.
Be wary here of KNV and PENN these gambling and online sports betting related stocks. Currently, Indiana right now is voting here on an amendment bill. This amendment would bring this sports betting tax rate. The goal would be to raise this online sports betting tax rate within the state of Indiana from 9.5% to 20%, so more than double it. I'm seeing some comments as an X, so I'll keep an eye on for any updates.
Building a lot of high lows. On a move back on up. Trying to get back to 123.05 on Nvidia.
I think you, I mean, I'm on like drafting. Look at Apple right now, obviously, guys.
Here we go.
Nvda right now, like $1.50. There's money starting to look like you're rolling the last one as well. Right there, so large extraction. There you go. So you made your whole day buying and at $12.50 and now relaxing. Love. Add into our stockpile now because we're buying Nvidia on here. So yes, sir, you are right, Ryan. Nvidia is pumping. We are long right here at 119.76 on the P1. I was waiting to buy more. My next get buy was 19.25. Right back here is 119. There it goes. $1.50 upside move there for this game. As Neil said, you want to pick, you can wait for levels, or you got to find names like you could have like Neil was saying, not wanting talk about the different styles, not wanting to buy top and not wanting to buy anything. At the end of the day, right? Like you could buy Amazon 10 minutes ago at the top, $2 the money. If you bought Amazon fourth break, 30 cents the money. So it's like there goes another 2%. Like when these names go, they're going. And right now, there she goes again. It's just like missing out on Apple. It's like you didn't actually miss it if you just bought it in the last 5 minutes. But right now, if you're specific, you got to wait for prices. And he did that with that video. I mean, right now, Neil, it was like $1 and $2. And again, we didn't rest. Changed our mind. He said, we'd like to get too long there. We took it. It was after walk. And like we always say all the time, I think this is true in life, like not to take shots at things in order to get rewarded. So we flipped up our game plan again on Nvidia today. Yesterday, it was actually thinking the other way around. Today, we've been very, very patient. We're very, very calm. We've got Nvidia, Rigetti, and then we lost on this. That kind of sucks. But I mean, as the market go higher and higher and higher, we kind of stay away from this year. The market was down at one point. Now you're up over 1%. Huge move back from yesterday. Right now, even the ES now up 0.5. Yesterday's an only up market. And this is what we've been buying. We talked about buying the diamonds, which includes Dow Jones. So we were talking about buying that. This was one of the only indexes up yesterday. Was the Dow's. Right here. They're getting right back. As I said, every market right now. It's right.
I was crazy. Actually, yesterday on the S&P, it was a record number, but the highest percentage day versus. Well, it gives you an idea of what the player is. But what is not going down, like I said, it's Amazon. On a 3, I'm just at this point, neck red in on
Boom.
is going to be our entry point. Wherever it happens to show us support, if it's on the trend line.
Another 5%. That's it for me. Yeah, 3 trades, 3 in a row, 22% on the day. Take profits when you got them. Roll with the momentum and take profits when you got them. That's the motto. So that's it for me before I get caught up in something real wicked. Earn, spend less, and invest. 704 Wall Street is my block. This is the one and only stock sniper. Man, 2025 and beyond, bro. Best year ever. 1 year in, my 1 hour mark. Perfect. With that being said, I love and I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the show. I hope you entertained. If you ain't into day trading, I hope you are being entertained. I hope you learning something, So with that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. 704 Wall Street is my block. It's the one and only stock sniper. And with that being said, I'm out.